Hey everybody. Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Productions at Phil's Bar and Grill in Salem, Oregon for tour stop number 3 of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. Playing some 10 ball on some 7-foot diamond tables. We've got an A-side match here between Kathie MacDonald and Jackie Fitchner. Be a race to 6. And it looks like Kathie has won the leg. Should be a pretty good matchup, I think. Kathie Mack, a regular on this tour. Jackie, I am unfamiliar with. Interesting to check out her game. All right, 6 in the side. Look at the 1. Does it go past the 3 though? If not, he probably goes off the 4. It's like maybe it goes. Let's take a long look at it. Good 2 ball. On the 3, 4 in the upper right corner there by the Phil's logo. All right, a little bit of a misfire from Kathie there. Unexpected. 9 has tied up with the 8 though. Well, that will create a problem to be solved. Conveniently though, that 7 is in front of the side. Not too far away. So creating a opportunity to open those up. All right, first rack. Both players just shaking it off a little bit, trying to get into the groove of the game. Let's settle in. Looks like she can go rail first here. A little inside, a little left English. Not pushing to the pocket, but didn't want to go in. Mhm. Needs to bump this 10. Maybe she's just barely got enough room here. It looks really close. Even looking across the table, it looks like she's going to have to throw this.
Typo. Can't edit it. Oh, it's true. Silence. You've got your account. Make it on. Yeah.
Kathie optimally up here. Jackie's still trying to settle in, dial that aim in. A couple shots she's missed so far. She's hit a little fat. Just trying to dial her aim in. Safety working out for Kathie. Needs to keep all the slow down. Jackie has opened up this 8 and 9. Still got to play some position for the 8 though. 9's got creates a big shadow of a wedge that covers a good portion of the table, where if you land, you're not going to have a clear look at the 8. Kathie going to need to be on the left side of the table. It's likely below the side pocket, the horizontal line that connects the side pockets there. Gotten there, but she's on the rail. So this limits what she can do to basically top English and side spin only. So see if she goes inside, 3 rails back around for the 9, or goes outside English, rail cross. Does the rail to rail and land pretty good. A little close to the work. I would think she'll be okay here. She's got a little bit of angle, so she'll be able to just maybe a little stun, a little bit of draw, come to the left a little bit, like that. All right, Kathy, gonna open up the scoring. Shout out to our sponsors. I know that says tour stop number 1, but this is actually our official tour sponsor of the 2025 tour, Lippman Lights. Thank you to Rose City Billiards, a BCA league in the Portland Gresham area. If you're in that area interested in playing BCA, get a hold of Raquel. Diamond Mine Northwest, Diamond Pool Table Distributor serving the Northwest. John Scudder, get a hold of him if you're looking for a new diamond table. Lippman Lights, if you need a light to go over that table. And Rose City Billiards, if you're looking to play some BCA and practice on your new table with your new Lippman light. And of course, thank you to Phil's Bar and Grill here in Salem, Oregon, host venue and sponsor for tour stop number 3. And also a thank you to Jam Up Apparel, our apparel partner. The NWPA recently launched an NWPA brand store through Jam Up. We've got a cool NWPA branded jersey for sale in that store. Go check it out. I've actually got the graphic of that. I'll throw it up here. Right. And there's a pause in between the action here. Let something go down. Take a look at that jersey real quick. So yeah, pretty cool design. Get it personalized. You can find that Jam Up Apparel, the NWPA web store. All right, so what went down? Looks like the 2-ball. See the one. No give me on the pocket here. Probably gonna be see a safe coming out the door. I was trying to play maybe the carom on the 4. I think I'm not sure if the shot was in her best interest, but it didn't go, so it's worked out. Maybe she wasn't anticipating running into it, wasn't actually playing the 4. I think that's probably more likely the scenario. Or that she was almost unlucky and almost made the 4. But regardless, shots worked out in her favor. Got Kathie hooked up on the 1 here. No easy 1 rail. Well, I guess she could go. I think she can go 1 rail at this side. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, right about that first diamond to the right of the side pocket. I think she actually needed to go a little bit more to the left. All right, reward for Jackie here. Good opportunity. Make a couple balls here. Settle into the game. Get a feel for the ball going in the pocket. Good angle on the 3. Be able to slide between the 8 and the 6. Shoot the 4 in this lower side. Depending what her angle is on the 4. Yeah, that leads to the 5. But she's gotten kind of long. So she can play the 4 all the way down if she wants now to as well. Still don't hate playing in the pocket because I think the line takes you to shoot the 5 on the other side. But so does the... If you play on the side, you're kind of going towards the 9 and through the gap between the 6, the 7, and the 9. You shoot all the way down. I feel like you got to roll past the 9. Yeah, I think I'd like to agree with her there. I think I'd like the side better. A little heavy on the speed though. If she can shoot it past the 6, I think that's the right shot here. I don't think you want shooting inside because that cue ball's tracking towards the top of the table here. If you can shoot it all the way up past the 6, you get right in behind that 6 ball and draw back for the 7. She's checking on the side, so it might not go past the 6. Or going past the 6, you're only working with like half a pocket. Yeah, so she realized the cue ball. You play some speed, go a couple rails back around, gets a friendly bump to get on the 6, but now she's got to pull back even farther for the 7. Yeah, 7 in a little tricky spot now. Might have to pull back and bank it in the opposite side. Well, although the 7-9 looks like it's on. Yeah, so maybe this isn't so bad. You just got to play the 7-9 combo now, I think. See if she's recognized that. Recognize that that combo's there yet. So it looks like she's going forward. Oh, she's really safe. I mean, unless I'm deceived, it really looks like the 7-9 is on. I think maybe it's one of those things where in the moment your brain blocks certain things out, and she just didn't see it. But yeah, on, things would have been simple. You could have just spotted the 6 ball, maybe try to get the cue ball off the rail a little bit, and just play the combo. Oh, sorry, smacking the mic around. My bad.
Did you get the items I put in there?
I have not grabbed them yet. I will.
Okay, but I'll think.
All right. Let me go download them then so I can add them to the stream. YouTube step 3. What happened here? Did she roll the cue ball back into the ball?
What? Are you able to see that?
I can. I wasn't watching, but I will double check. I can roll it back. I'll look. Just give me a second. Sorry. I was trying to grab something for the stream and I missed.
Show me it for a second. Yeah, maybe it's. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for the delay there. We were double checking on the stream. Replaying the playback. And so is ball in hand to Kathie. Jackie hit the ball cleanly, but after the good contact, her bridge hand came forward and disturbed the 9. The cue ball then came back and ran into the 9, and because the 9 had been disturbed, that is a foul. But I think at first, Kathie thought that maybe she rolled, there was a cue ball foul on the 9 to start with, but yes. So we've sorted it out. Just for clarification, it's cue ball fouls only. We're not playing all ball fouls.
No, that's not. That's goes through the path. The path is say you move the ball, then another ball and a cue ball goes over that ball used to. You can have it where you move the ball like this and the ball will be cross across path. The way came back. The cross path means a moving ball goes to where that ball used to. Doesn't necessarily both the balls. Another ball goes English.
Like, yeah, I did that, but it came off the rail.
Well, it means it's much.
Oh.
All right, so Kathy gets out there. So we're up 2-0. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to what I'm doing. Nicole has dropped some extra slides for the stream into our shared Google Drive. We'll grab that stuff. Some of the current standings, the payouts, and some other promotional materials I'll be able to put up here on the stream, share with you guys. Just give me a minute. All right. 3, 2, 3. Nothing down on the break for Kathy.
Hopefully, I just wanted the ticket. No. I supposed to let my name, right? I did. You do. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 I don't.
Dang it, Chris. Bouncing my cameras around. Just bounce my camera all over the place, Chris. It's fine. Good thing I got 2 cameras. Sorry, I'm giving the tournament director a hard time. Table, the adjacent table that the side camera's mounted on. The match just ended, so we got name placards that go up on the lights so people can see who's playing. I'm giving a hard time for not having the gentlest touch. Sorry guys, still trying to get stuff downloaded.
And then I just hit create two once I get it in.
All right. Let's see. What is happening here? Gonna be on the 3 ball. Shot. Seems like it's still swinging around a little bit. Go back to our other angle. No. Position of the 5 is a little funny. Well, she nudged it. Doesn't much help her cause, though. Checking to see if it's frozen.
Okay.
I have to play safe here. Man, not sure what I would do here. Maybe just try and push it up onto the 6 ball. Let the cue ball come across the table. Maybe go a little rail first.
No. No. Yeah. Yeah. Me, at least, I think I read it. Oh, yeah, perfect. It's actually they worked it out. Yeah, great.
I don't know. Yeah, I think that goes past the 9 just fine. Maybe, could also play the combo on the 9. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the safety from Kathie here. But it's possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just a reminder, if you haven't already, go share the stream, get the word out. We got this free full stream today and tomorrow. Also, hit that like button. Helps with the algorithm. Get the stream out to Google, the YouTube front page. People that have an interest in billiards, and also hit the subscribe button. That will get you notifications when I go live at each one of these tour stops. I am the official streaming partner for the tour this year, so I've got 4 more stops after this one. And, also on top of sharing the stream, not only it helped me out, exposure, it also helps the NWPA as well. Their sponsors out, get that exposure as well. So we appreciate you doing that if you can. Also, if you're watching on your computer or have access to the YouTube chat, feel free to jump in there and say hello. To try and keep an eye on that. Feel free to ask questions. Well, good try from Kathie. Missed it on the way in and on the way out. Good save from Jackie there. Gonna reward her with ball in hand on this very open table. Bit of work in each end of the table, so 3. Is that the 3? No, it's 5. 5 across to the 6. A little flat, a little straight. Neat angle. Come back over for the 7. I think she's going to have to go forward 2 rails to build that angle. Or, yeah. Again, a little straight. Maybe just stop it. Let's see if she just goes back and forth and stays on the right side of the table here. Just takes that longer shot on the 9, or if she tries to dig in at it and come build some angle across that side pocket and back out to get closer. Understandings here. Well, unforced error from Kathie there. Gonna reward Jackie with a ball in hand on the 10 ball. All right, we managed to get some of those other infographics updated. Look at our standings through stop 2. Andy Camping leading the pack, followed by Melina Ortiz. Then Amy Wilson MacDonald, Sophia Tran, 2 of our NWPA board members. We got Sarah Moore, Marianne McConnell, Linda Massey, Nicole Denisi, another one of the NWPA board members, Raquel Minares, and Amy Burdick, rounding out the top 10 here. Hmm. Kind of looks like that 3/8's dead, doesn't it? She got the 1 into it, or did she go off this backside of the 1 and let the cue ball go into the 3? Well, it's got your name on it, doesn't it? Looks like she should be able to go right first here. Looks like you can go rail first. And then there's these secondary 2 rails to come back between the 10 and the 6. Should be on the 2 ball.
Huh? They're eating Becky over here. There. Why would I put it on top of the stand? It's obviously right there. Yeah. Like realize there's nothing. I want to wear it. Oh, what about the other table? Maybe it fell. Which one? Oh yeah, yeah. Sure.
All right, sorry. Got some distractions happening here in the booth. We got a couple lost items that people are trying to find. Gonna get Chris over here for these balls wedged in the pocket. Wow. That's something. I don't see that. Yeah, that was weird.
They were just apart.
Yeah, I heard you call that they weren't actually touching. I just assumed they were. I just assumed they were wedged in the pocket.
Both balls were frozen over.
Wow.
So that's how much you
Wow. If she tries to go into this 3-ball at all, I'm just playing safe. Yeah, didn't have a lot of angle there. Smart play. If you just pot the 2-ball, you probably don't have much going with the 3. Yeah, she got the hit. Do you think Jackie will be able to punt this though? Well, on the bright side, she didn't really leave it for Kathie, so Yeah, she can cut it. Or she can bank it away. Try and stick that cue ball in the traffic of the 5 and the 8. One problem I see with cutting it, you got a bunch of balls down at the other end of the table that you can run into or get stuck behind. Try to use the 5 as a stopper. Just try to stick that cue ball. Use the 3 as the blocker. Does not look like it's worked out. You need to play this with some inside, or you need to swing 2-3 rails back around 3 ball. Yeah, the problem was the natural path was coming right back into the 3 out that side rail. Safety or 2-6 carom. Well, maybe inadvertently set up a 4-10 combo here. Should bump that 10 directly in the path of the 4. In those situations where you like to get as straight as you can on the 4. If she goes 2 rails, forward, 3 rails even. Overhit it. Or she was trying to get to the short side of the 4 for in the side, maybe. Could play the carom on the 10. I think she's looking at it. Yeah, trying to play safe. Seemed a little, I don't know. I'm not sure what was the harder shot there. I do kind of feel like if you're either way, you're potentially selling out. If you're gonna sell out, maybe trying to win. All right, good shot from Jackie. Chance to tie it up. All right, this is now a race to 4. About tour schedule. This is tour stop number 3 at Phil's Bar and Grill in Salem. A little less than a month. We are going to take a drive out to Boise, Idaho, the pocket of Boise. And then August, we'll head up to Kennewick, Washington, Players Sports Bar. Take September off. In October, we will be at Ox Billiards in Seattle for one of our 2 9-foot table stops. And then we'll cap everything off with our final stop and awards banquet at Scratch Billiards in Fife, Washington. That's a new venue to the tour. Looking forward to checking out that one in December. Mentioned earlier, here is our standings through 2 stops. Andy Camping leading the pack currently. All right. That ball behind the head ball into the side pocket for Kathie. I'll look at the one. Ooh, a 210 sitting right there in front of that upper right corner. A little touchy. You can't just make the one. You still got to manage your cue ball a little bit. Play it too fast, you can get in behind this 3 or behind the 5-8. I think maybe you can manage. You just play this pocket speed. But then you run the risk if you hang it up, you're just leaving it for Jackie. So, some things to think about. Well, if you come all the way down here, you can play the 210 carom. Yeah, I think I mentioned you play it too soft and give it away. She played with some speed to make sure if she missed it, she didn't just hang the one. Making sure she came through the traffic if she ran into anything. Easy peasy. Kathie goes up 3-2. Hey, shout out to our sponsors. Littman Lights, changing the way you see pool. The official 2025 tour sponsor of the NWPA. Shout out to Rose City Billiards, BCA League, Portland Gresham area. Get a hold of Raquel if you live in that area and looking to play BCA League. Diamond Mine Northwest, Diamond Pool Table Distributor serving the Northwest. John Scudder specializes in sales and delivery and setup. And of course, thank you to our stop venue, Phil's Bar and Grill. Sorry, y'all. Hold on again. Sorry, apologies. Trying to get a lunch order in. Make sure I stay fed so I don't get hangry on the stream. All right. So 3 and 4 right here at the headrail. Five down by the 710. I like stunning here. Yeah. So did she. Play this, just draw in and out of the side rail, out for the 5. Or even center with some side spin, however you prefer. Well, she looks like she's gotten a little straight. Might have to go forward. Play the 7 in the upper right corner. No mind about it. That's what she's doing. A little straight on the 7, maybe some angle going to the short rail there on the right. She's got angle, then she can go forward 2 rails out for this 8 ball. I think Kathie's got an issue maybe with some conversations happening while she's shooting from a couple of the spectating players over there. All right, so yeah, she had a little bit of angle. 2 rails forward. Look at this 8 ball. She goes forward and around the 9. Does take a little bit longer shot, reducing some of that angle that she has on the 9. Sorry, trying to avoid other players' heads on the camera, but all right. Kathie up 4-2. Take a look at the payout card. I did not get a cheat sheet, so I don't know what our total added money was. I know that this stop was capped at 48. We had 2 drops, but 2 players on the waiting list were available, so we did still get a full 48 player bracket for this stop. Hang out the top 12. which my understanding is we usually do. We should be playing down tonight to the final 12, so that only the players in the money will be coming back tomorrow. And also do that because they do run a second chance tournament on day 2, which is open to any players that didn't cash. So making sure we only have the money players coming back on Sunday. The rest of the players know whether or not they can play second chance, or if they want to play second chance, they have the option. It's it's good. Somebody just spied that I got the Henry Weinhardt's root beer in the bottle here. Which is one of the I think one of the better I don't know, like craft root beers out there. Craft root beer sodas. Alright, just leaving it a little funny. I mean, I think Jackie can just nudge this and let the cue ball come back across behind the 2 ball. That's the return here.
Jesus.
I just don't want the bottle back here. I... Still working on this one. I mean, I still think that's the shot. I mean, you could even go rail first with a little inside to help it out. I don't think it's the player shaking this one. I think the AC is shaking this light, so I apologize. Trying to see if she can see any of the ball. She's got to put a touch of inside and go rail first here. I think there's a gap between the 3 and the 9. Question is what the contact point on the 1 ball is here. I think it's driving it to the rail. I don't think she can make it. I could be wrong. Well, pretty good. Pretty good shot there. Pretty creative, but hard to predict where the one ball ends up.
The Kings are and then Trevor's going to take one out. Back in like pick right now.
Watching my match. It's anything else. That was the way. He doesn't do that.
Figure out 2 seconds.
Trying to swerve around the two.
Yeah. Like this picture.
Yeah, good shot. Just go into the side rail, set up for the 3 in the left side. I think she can just play this with top. Maybe just above center. Move forward, go across the line of the 5 a little bit. So you got angle to go into that foot rail. Come back out to the middle of the table for the 7. With the high ball. She's in a lot of angles, so looking at probably playing the 8 in the opposite corner, the upper left. Otherwise, she's really got to punch the ball to get out for the 8 in the same pocket. Trickle forward a little bit. I think she's got angle that will take her to the long rail, just straight across the table. She doesn't need to get all the way to the rail, but the ball's tracking to the little track to that side rail as opposed to the foot rail. All right, just roll this one in at the top. Cue ball go forward. 10 in the opposite corner pocket. The Hill Productions pocket. All right, Kathie on the hill. 5-2. Learn more about the NWPA at playnwpa.com. If you're looking to play or interested in playing one of the stops, you can get the information there. You can register directly online, the website. And also, you can follow them on Instagram, Facebook. They have a YouTube channel. Um, although the streaming has been coming through my YouTube channel as of the last 2 years since I became the streaming partner. So make sure that you also subscribe to Hill Productions YouTube channel. I also have a Facebook page you can follow as well. But big thing, if you go hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, you will get notifications when I go live at each one of these tour stops, as well as any other one-off pool related events I may stream. So stay in the know. Also, if you can, please share the stream. Let your friends, family, enemies, anybody you know that likes pool know that we've got 2 free days of live streamed pool coming at you from Phil's Bar and Grill here in Salem, Oregon. Also, just helps get exposure for the venue, sponsors, and the NWPA in general. And it helps me get exposure as well. So I appreciate anybody that can do that, and they appreciate it as well. 1-8 combo here. Needs to manage the 1 ball. She's just gonna draw onto the rail and out. That she does. I think she can just roll this in and be fine on the 6. She's worried at all about going into the 10 ball. She could put a touch of inside. Which I guess I shouldn't have said anything. I think maybe the speed got her there. I think just a really good high ball. Get a little slower, would have been fine. I'm interested in what she's looking at. I'm confused. Should we about the 6 ball? It looks like she's trying to Z at this 6. What? Huh. Oh. Well, my bad. I thought that was the 8 ball on the table there. That is the 4 ball. I thought we were going to the 6 ball next. So I'm all screwed up. The unfortunate is this color set of balls on On screen, the 4 and the 8 look the same.
Sandwich. Thank you. Maybe all right, yeah, very good.
Look flat. Should be able to just go back and back and forth. Ooh, a little thick.
Sorry to put the picture. No, we didn't go. It'll be really cool.
Ooh, I like the idea. Trying to pin her behind the pin that cue ball behind the 9.
Okay. Do you just have
What? Oh.
Okay. Some of them might not have. Okay.
Might have an edge of this. Might be able to spin it in. Not that it's an easy shot, but well, looks like she tried it.
This lady.
Choice from Kathie there, just jamming it, trying to push it to the rail. Great angle and get some distance with the cue ball. Looks like she's looking at the cut. Wonder if you could bank the 7 past the 10. Play a little angle on the cue ball where when it comes out of the rail, it's headed towards the 10. So you use the 10 as a blocker. Ooh, she hit that pretty good. Get out of the way, 10 ball. I think she got there. All right. Jackie fighting to stay alive here. No, I think I showed them already this match, but got a new slide from our media. Our media person, Nicole, about the new NWPA brand store live at Jam Up Apparel. And the current jersey design that's available. Get your name on the back, get it customized. Be slick. I think Nicole also responsible for the design of that jersey. Also, news to the tour this year. The top point holding player after tour stop 4 will receive a free entry to the Don Weir Memorial Tournament. That is an invitational only tournament, so very awesome that they have extended that entry to the NWPA for one of the players. Be interesting to see who claims that spot. So that will get decided after our stop at the Pocket in Boise next month. So Stay tuned. All right, so it looks like the players have taken a break. So I'm gonna mute up for a minute. I got some food sitting here. I'm gonna try and eat while they're taking their break. So stay tuned. We'll have our action back in a minute. All right. I did it. I managed to get half a sandwich down. Mm. And that's what happened on Kathie's shot. I thought she had a pretty clear look at the 1-4. Bank missile Gonna bank this away. Well, maybe she's trying to go into the 4 ball. Oh, she's just trying to hold it up on the rail.
Yeah, it's kind of like perfect. But you know what? This kind of yeah. I used to.
Kathy's got part of this 1 ball. I think she can cross it. Let the 1 come down table and the cue go behind the bunch of balls, but she cut. I think she back cut it. Didn't get enough of the ball, maybe. Maybe she didn't have as much as I thought. I've got some work to do to contend with, you know, with this 3 ball. The 1's makeable, but what's it really get you? 3 balls going into the 10 ball here. Tied up 2 more balls, although I think the 6 still goes, so it's not as bad as the 3-5 situation. Where you can't really combo the 5. The 3 only really goes in this bottom left corner, but only if the 8 ball wasn't there. I'm not really sure taking more pocketing balls is going to help the cause here.
Oh, we did, yeah. Yeah, we could also do some of this. Yeah. Yeah.
No, where are you going?
I like when I'm sitting here and I'm getting notifications. I can't like see how many it said like a new order has come, a new order has come. We do the entry. No. Because the NWPA email number. Like I can't see the name thing, but I just see them coming like people are writing. And it's really like that superstar on there and like it kept it was like, oh, people are signing up right now. We should play this one. Just like
Yeah. Definitely looks like she's left it.
Ranch.
They don't care. Not distracting me, you look like a girl.
Yep, pretty steep back on the 5 here. Spottable. Ball's gonna have some legs though. Oh, I forgot. The 4 ball's still hanging in that pocket up there. That's gonna work out way better for getting from the 5 to the 6 than what I thought was her previous shot. We'll just go 2 rails. Jet side, which is good. Okay,
Ask.
all the lights are shaking now.
I meant like middle school that. Yeah, but I'm updated. Oh, that's fine. It's a fat air. We're gonna make it. Stay on top. What are you doing?
All right, seems like Jackie's settled into this game a little bit. Started a little slow.
Don't give me.
I believe this is Jackie's break. Here in rack number 10. It's my advantage from the booth. I believe she's got the whole ball to pot. She is not obstructed by the 4-ball.
I knew, but like
And position for the 2. Not really sure what you can do here. Except maybe go back and forth and try and be on the left third of the table. Really taking her time on this. And the other option is you don't play the 1, you just, well, I don't know if she has enough to bank it away properly. Yeah, if you can get on this left third of the table, you just play the ball and then you can play safe off the 2. She doesn't need to, but she's got the angle. She's on the right side to pot the 2-ball. Let's go 2 rails. Want to come between the 6 and the 7. Maybe she didn't quite get there. You need like a rotation or 2 more to the left. Just have to wait and see. If that's the case, then she can just bank it away. Try and stick the cue ball on the 5-10.
Thank you. Sorry, thank you.
should I give you these two? I will take whatever you don't want. Leave some room for you. Right? No, that's good. My water glass. Last item. There you go. Oh. Are good. Moving. Just trying to help me out. And be target. Abilities. I paid for the internet. No, not probably. No. It just it butt down. Worse than we never what?
Oh, just gonna hold up in that pocket. Well, it's the opportunity Kathy finally needed to get out. She's looking at 5-10. I think the 5 is a bit of a problem down there.
Oh yeah, I did see that one. Have you seen that one? It's like mascara around like very confidently. Like puts it right here on both sides
Bit
of
of a
the
reach.
at herself with her.
She's drawing in the rail and back over. Not quite gonna get there.
You know. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those. Just hang around. Call me when I need me. I scrub the floor.
No, I don't think she got cover. Jackie not gonna be able to pot this either. I mean, maybe if you cinch the bank, but I think more likely to just bank this away.
Like send them to me.
She could also thin off the left side of the 3. And run the cue ball back down underneath traffic at the top of the screen there.
Okay. I like to have a picture of your safety. I'm sure.
And Kathy looking at that 5 ball, seeing if it will squeeze past the 10 in the upper right corner. Trying to lean over and get a look. It looks, I don't think it goes. But I'm also 2 tables away. It's gonna be a little treetop shooting at this 4 ball. We got a 2-way there. I think she called the cross bank in the corner. But just in case. Mostly using it to get the cue ball down table. Let me just came by bearing the gift of fried cheese curds. I cannot say no to that. So keep a little, get a little leggier. Not going to get behind the 6 though. All right, just gets the rail, trying to roll up onto the 7. Left it out in the open. I don't think it's going to get underneath, but it's going to get right there in the cluster. It just came shy of nudging the 5 into a makeable position. I'm not sure what the discussion is about over there.
I mean, that's what.
Okay. Kathy's saying that she apologize, guys. We're still trying to sort this out.
Nope, this is what you're supposed to do. Not yet. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to keep your eye on your phone.
Yeah, that's still not even the shot. I can't find it.
Like condensation camera. Red. Try to get it.
Hmm. Well, I rewatched it several times. And I can't find any indication that Jackie actually moved the balls.
I don't know. I'll let you know. I'm gonna call this.
It's a little funny on the 7 here. I mean, it looks back cuttable, but to me that looks very, excuse me, scratchy. And it's also easy to undercut it and hit the point. So cut it to the corner. Also pretty scratchy, unless you've got, well, maybe a really good high ball stays above the pocket. Looks, well, yeah, it looks to me like it should. Game getting a little tense. Kathie with a 5-2 lead at one point. Drop 2 in a row. A little bit of drama earlier in this rack. The debate on whether or not a ball was disturbed. I have to kick it, but this definitely does not have an edge. You could swerve at it, maybe. It'd be more of a masse at that point than a swerve. Yeah, I think kicking is the best option here. I think ideally you want to catch the 7 on the left side. That ends up sending your cue ball path possibly back behind the 9 while sending the 7 down table to the right. Get it pretty full. Left it right in front of the side pocket for Kathie. It just needs to miss the 10 ball and should be able to go to that foot rail and back down for the 9 ball. Don't want to get straight though. So she's got angle, taking the cue ball to that head rail, to the short rail. Maybe go 2 rails. Only one. Only need one. But more angle than I thought. I thought she was straighter. All right, for the match. All right, Kathie Mack. You get that 6-4. We're gonna wait for our next match. Should be along pretty quick here, so stay tuned.